Good morning. Welcome back to Bible and Blues. It's Tuesday. I missed a few days. We had a heat wave here. It was really miserable, and I had to deal with some dehydration issues. Unfortunately, I'm feeling much better now, and I do appreciate the people who stepped up and said, hey, where'd you go? What happened? You get used to my stuff at least 6 days a week, if not all 7 days a week. And all of a sudden, I'm gone for 3 days. I apologize for that. I did put one video out, but it went to VidMe, and it was a VidMe exclusive, and because I hit 100 subscribers over there. And so to VidMe, hey, thumbs up to you guys, because you guys really have stepped up to the plate, and I really appreciate everything that happens there. I appreciate everything that happens here at YouTube, too, as a matter of fact, because this gets simulcast to both places. So, I kind of want to talk about that, because, everything, the whole point is to get God's word out there, and as much as possible. So anyway, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about a little bit on that. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of drama in the world, but all that drama, whether it be CNN having to retract a story, you hear me laughing about it. My point of view is right there. With CNN having to retract a story is one thing. And then you have, the things that happened at VidCon, people breaking the rules and getting kicked out who were supposedly very large people and acting like they're divas, when you come right down to it, they're just, come on, dude, you're a freaking YouTuber. You really are buying your own press here, okay? So, you like that cup? This used to be a nice blue with a handle. And he used to not have all those dents. This is what happens when a woman in a wheelchair runs over your coffee cup. It's actually not round anymore on the top. It's oval a little bit, but it still seals. So doesn't insulate all that well though. So without further ado, we are doing Psalm 121 today. No, I'm not going to make an effort to catch up, because let's just dive into what we have. What we have here is Psalm 121. A song of ascents. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Here ends reading of the Lord. Thanks be to God. And so, we've all heard that song in church. Where does my help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And, but all the drama that happens down here, okay, whether it be political, whether it be social, all those things they're just drama, okay? I lift my eyes to the hills, and where does my help come from? People without belief and without faith, they shoulder all of this stuff on their own, and I can't imagine it anymore. I mean, there was a time in my life when I didn't have anywhere near as much going on in life. I suppose when you're single, no children, only responsible for yourself, and everybody in your life is healthy, okay, maybe you can take it all on your own, okay, and at least get to the point where it's like, okay, I can deal with all the drama in life, But of course, wait a second, I couldn't pay my bills, my electricity was getting shut off all the time, cell phones didn't exist yet, so neither did YouTube, by the way, at that time in my life, but the whole idea is that we turn to God in our time of need. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. These are great words, and I ask that Lord, you help us get this into our hearts. Help us to focus on you, focus these words into our hearts, and so we may turn to you in our time of need. Amen. So one other thing that happened last night, one of the reasons I could have gotten a video out last night, but I did something really neat last night. Some Bible and blues, and I kind of plink at the guitar sometimes. Haven't done it on my YouTube channel anywhere near as much as I had initially planned on doing it. Now, VidMe, you just heard me play, so my playing has improved. But I went. I had a tryout for the worship team at church, and it looks like I'm going to be getting on that schedule here a couple times a month, 1 or 2 times a month, where she can fit me in. She was our worship director, Sarah. She's, you've seen my cigar box guitars, and that I build. And then I also had the mandolin. And if you got to go way back in the videos to see these things, way back in my videos, like to the first 10 or 15 or 20, okay, and I'm at like 230 something right now. But so you see those things, and she saw those, and first off, she was always interested in the mandolin part. But then she saw the cigar box guitar that I brought, and she just loved it. It just brings its own sound, and so it's going to bring some. I'm going to be able to bring some unique sounds to the stage, to the worship team, which so pray for me that I can do well with that. Please pray for me that that I keep humble about it, because never. If you've never gotten any attention like this, you may not know that even the little things, you can kind of buy your own press, and we're a human. We get sucked into that. So I maintain my humbleness, but also practice, so that I can do justice to the Lord for the work that I'll be doing there. So anyway, God bless you. Have a great day. Be sure to subscribe and like this, follow me, and upvote my stuff. So this just has an opportunity to get out there just a little bit more. That's the way these platforms work, is by they register the interactions, and to put it out there for more people to see it. So I'm counting on you, my audience, to interact with this. So make sure you leave a comment down below. And if you're not following me, please do. I put out stuff. I try to put out stuff every single day. I do miss a little bit of time here and there when I'm traveling or when I'm sick, but but it doesn't happen often. So hey, God bless you. Have a great day. I got to get into work.